Rickey, good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. LisaRaye McCoy, y'all, she recently sat down with Garcelle Bavell on going to bed, and when she was asked, y'all, if she'd like to have a romantic partner, McCoy said that she finds Will Smith very attractive. Now, they're saying, y'all, when Garcelle reminded LisaRaye that Smith is very much married, Lisa said, honey, we could have an entanglement. And then she also wanted to say, y'all, honey, I'm saying a Will Smith type, y'all, a Will Smith type. She said he's so charming, he's rich, he's a poetic, honey, he's all that a woman needs. He's a philanthropist, y'all. He's a humanitarian. He's a great dad, unquote. Isn't that nice?
I agree.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That is
all those things.
Yeah, and that type of man she would like to have, though. So, you know, she said he's very charming. That could be Rickey. He's rich also. He is a poetic, and he's a philanthropist, and he's a humanitarian.
Hold up.
I would definitely
Rickey
talk
and
to
Will.
Lisa.
Rickey don't do entanglements, though.
Talking about, like let her, cheat?
Well,
that's not
so
cheating.
much cheating. Yeah, it's just
Let her be
Let her
free,
be with somebody
Rickey.
else?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She can get with a stud, but she can't be with no dude.
Rickey, I don't think you got the same kind of rich as Will Smith, though, do you?
Yeah.
No, man. I just spent all
Rickey
that little
shows
comic,
it as well as
all
Will
that little
Smith.
comic view money gone.
Yeah. As well as the Rickey Smiley show.
Yeah, I think that's a different level.
What'd you say, Gary?
All of it went all of the shows, child. Ray J still had his change. But anyway.
Brett, why you doing this?
Gary, you still get residuals.
See, you messy. See, you little low key.
Baby, them residuals
over there, sitting over there being a sniper this morning. You heard what he said.
But anyway, congratulations to LisaRaye, honey, and, you know, on Will Smith type, y'all. So we're going to keep her lifted, honey. All right, moving on, keeping it lifted in prayer, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for the Norman family, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but Tim Norman, y'all, from Welcome to Sweetie Pie, he's accused, y'all, of his nephew's murder by insurance money. Now, James Timothy Norman, y'all, he's the owner of Sweetie Pie's restaurant in, in St. Louis, has been arrested on federal charges and is currently being held, y'all, in Madison County Detention Center. Now, they're saying that Tim was charged with conspiracy to use interstate commerce facilities, y'all, a cell phone, in the commission of a murder for hire resulting in death. Now, they're saying, according to the complaints, Tim, y'all, and Terica Ellis, y'all, and others conspired to commit a murder for hire in exchange for money. Now, federal authorities alleged, y'all, that in 2014, Norman obtained a $450,000 life insurance policy on his wonderful 18-year-old nephew, Andre Montgomery. Now, they're saying Norman was the sole beneficiary. Now, in days leading up to the murder, y'all, they're saying, y'all, that Ellis told Montgomery, y'all, that she was coming to St. Louis on March the 13th, 2016, the day before Montgomery's murder. Norman flew to St. Louis, honey, from his beautiful Los Angeles mansion. Now, they said on March the 14th, Ellis and Norman communicated using temporary phones activated that day. Now, Ellis also used the temporary phone to communicate with Montgomery and learn his location, which they found out that poor boy's nephew location, y'all. And then they say Montgomery, then she placed the call to Tim. Now, they say at 8 o'clock, honey, the same day, Montgomery was shot and killed. Ellis's phone location information placed her in the area of the murder at the time of the shooting. So, it's a very sad thing. Now, but I would like to talk to Jennifer Williams. You remember, y'all, Jennifer Williams dated him, and when she was out here allegedly, when she had her truck stolen from her boyfriend that she allegedly gave it to.
Did.
I would like to hear from Miss Williams.
So he already had a criminal history. What was he in prison for?
God knows what they hadn't said, but I know it was something. I'm not want to say something and then say the wrong thing, but he was in the pen though, and
that is just absolutely terrible. I'm just saying allegedly because he hadn't been convicted. First of all, we're going to pray for Sweetie Pie because she lost her grandson.
Yeah, Miss Riley.
And then she lost her son. Her son that was murdered, and then she raised her grandson, and now he dead. Yeah. I just cannot imagine just the pain that she had to go through. You talking about one of the nicest people I ever met. I love and support Miss Sweetie Pie. And I've been eating at that restaurant when it was the old one, the way before TV, when it was across the street from the hospital.
Yeah, remember that was the first one we went to.
The one with the piano in it, and I would eat my food and always go over there and play the piano for the ladies that work in the kitchen. And man, I swear, I just really hate this. It's so tragic and terrible and evil. If he did this right here, to have your nephew killed, who your brother's son murdered, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Something got to be wrong with you. I could never imagine. That's like killing when your nephew is like your son. If your nephew, like I got my nephew, he's with me. He with me now. My nephew dad died of cancer. That's like me doing something to Jock. My nephew is like my son. Him and Trey, I would do anything. I got 2 nephews here with me. You know, Jock and Trey, and me having them killed for $400,000, no amount of money. It ain't enough money in this world can make me do something to one of my nephews. Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep all parties.
If your nephew in his 50s and he been robbing old people in the family, and in and out of jail and getting everybody's house title taken and doing all kind of scandalous stuff, that's different. Yeah. You know, you got that one nephew that still live with Big Mama. He worried her to death.
One.
He done stole all her pills. Big Mama ain't got no. Big Mama got to hide all of her blood pressure pills, all of her Percocet, everything. And then he done messed up 2 of Big Mama cars. She getting him all his Social Security check. He be having different little chicks over there with no teeth spending the night or whatever. Now that's different. But
a
nephew that because everybody got one of them in their family. But that nephew, an 18-year-old nephew, you do that to him, his life just started. And then you see the damn video with Sweetie Pie going to the cemetery on the episode of Sweetie Pie's. She taking her grandson to the cemetery to visit, to clean off the dad's grave, and then you go get him killed for $400,000 funky dollars.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A listener just sent me a text saying that he served 10 years in prison for armed robbery. So that's why I tell him.
What?
Yeah. So.
And you get another chance?
Another chance.
You get a whole nother chance at life after serving 10 years, and you go out and kill your nephew.
All right, so the producer in my ear. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is plummy capote. On the high end, you say plummy capote, and on the low end, just say beautiful grape. That's your color for today.
On the high end, say what?
Plummy capote. That's the beautiful purple on the high end. On the low
what is that?
Ricky, you see the purple plum?
Oh, okay, I got you.
And what does it bring? I mean, Eva, compote?
Compote. It's like
fertilizer. Oh, okay.
That's compost. That's compost. It's with an S.
Oh my God. Bye. Bye, Gary.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the team.